Hey everybody, it's John back at you from my rockin' Midwest man cave, and today we're going to be showing you guys some really cool items that I bought at the local flea market. It is a hodgepodge of items because like the stuff I bought, I'm everywhere and I buy all kinds of stuff to flip to sell, and if you can tell, that kind of rhymed. We are inside my store and I collect all kinds of stuff too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the stuff that I bought today. I don't know how long this is going to take, but you might as well go down and nestle in for a long winter's nap, and we will look at all this really cool stuff that I picked up, and a lot of it is actually going to be resold. I only really resell on eBay and Bonanza because Bonanza is super easy. I have a few items listed on Macari, I think. I haven't checked that website in a coon's age. That's a southern vernacular for a long time. But we're going to jump right into this video. I've probably ran half of you off. And for those who are still here, welcome. My name is John, and I have been reselling for probably my whole life. But realistically, I've been on eBay since 1997. And we've sold over $1 million worth of stuff, and we're pretty good at it. So I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. And the first thing I'm going to show you is a vase. I absolutely love these big tall glass vases. I don't know, this might not be your cup of tea, but I might have something that is your cup of tea, maybe your cup of coffee, but you can respect this as a reseller. I paid a whopping, if it'll focus, it probably won't focus, but that little tag right there says I paid $5 for this. And if anyone knows their vases, this thing sells for a ton of money. I will try to find one similar and throw it up probably like right there. And but I bet you it's probably at least a $50 vase, or probably 10 times my money. Most likely. I do collect these vases, but typically I collect them in blue. I know it's a weird hobby for a 44-year-old grown man to do, but I am going to take this home, or I might put it in my window over there so everybody in my town can drive by and enjoy it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's probably, I'm going to guess, somewhere in the neighborhood of like maybe 18 inches tall. Beautiful. These are valuable. I believe they're called swung glass. There's different types. Some of them are shaped a little bit different here at the top. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the chat. You will let me know, and that will be great. This is a beautiful vase. I love it. I paid $5 for it. I think it's worth at least 50. We already know because I've popped it up on the screen. And the next item, I actually have 4 of these, and I don't know how you feel about them, but I absolutely love these Russian nesting dolls. I actually bought 4 of them, and what a Russian nesting doll is, that inside of this doll is another doll, and they nest inside of each other. Most of them are actually like this one. If they're actually from Russia, there you go. You can see that it's actually signed on the bottom. And this one is the most beautiful. Look at her. She is gorgeous. That's a big pill to swallow. But I picked up I got these for an absolutely great deal. I picked up 4 of them. I paid somewhere in the neighborhood of like $5 a piece for them. So I've got $20 in the set. I'm not exactly sure how much they'll sell for. Like this one here is probably a little bit more plain, but I would imagine that something like this would sell for more. I would guess that something like this would probably, I don't know, what do you think? I'm going to say $40. That's a lot of times I'll buy stuff just blind, and by blind means I don't look it up. I just go with my gut instinct and I go, so if I feel a certain way about it, I'm very in touch with my emotional side, and so if I feel a certain way about it, I don't want you guys to see this. If I feel a certain way about it, somebody else is going to feel the same way. And I know I'm not going to get hurt for $5 a piece. I'll easily be able to get my money back out of them. Okay, guys, the next item that I have here is this vintage bicycle seat. It's by Fisher. It's made in Holland. And when you see something bicycle-wise made in Holland, it's pretty old. It's a beautiful piece. It's in great shape. It's got the old springy butt here. It's got the spring, so if you, when you're on the bumpy rides, it kind of protects your tush, and that's nice. I paid $12 for this. Would you have paid $12 for this? I know that a lot of people might not. It's actually got something weird welded on here. I'm hoping that that comes off. but I'm going to note that in the listing. I seen something similar to this. It was a little bit more narrow. It was more narrow, wasn't quite more tuition for the pushing, and it was listed somewhere on there for, like, golly, I think like 97 bucks. Don't quote me. We'll try to throw something up here, and we'll see what we can find. Try to get something as close as possible. Cheers. The next item that I got here are these awesome, if you look at them, red and blue. They're like 3D glasses, but they are, they're just like sunglasses. I paid a whopping $1 for them. I think they're cool. I do have some old 3D comic books and stuff like that, so I'll just keep them around. Those are for me. Those are gonna go on my shelf, and they'll be for me. And that's pretty cool. Next item I have here is this Loki, the Loki figure from the TV show. If you look in there, you can kind of see him looking all handsome. Tom Hiddleston, my wife absolutely loves him. This I picked up for her so that she can have it for Christmas. She loves that TV show, and I bought that for her because she's wonderful. Hear that noise? I love that noise. I don't know what it is about that noise, but it's wonderful. I've got this item here. This is a gift to. This is going to go to the people that we take Cooper and Oakley to. That's our 2 golden retrievers. And they go to the groomer, and we're going to give this to the groomer for Christmas because my dogs are a handful. They're absolutely menaces to society, especially that little one that I got. He's a bad dog. He's just bad. And I think they deserve a little sign that they can hang up on their wall. And they also own a speed shop for VW. Talk about being specific. Yeah, I don't even see too many VWs on the road anymore. The next item I have here is this Killer Clowns baby clown. That's cool. For all of you people who don't know it, I am a huge Killer Clowns from Outer Space fan. Probably one of the biggest fans on the face of the earth. I've watched the movie 1,000 times. And I collect anything to do with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love it. This is Baby Clown, and he's what comes out of the popcorn bucket. That was just a great movie. And this is going to go in my permanent personal collection. I have a ton of Killer Clowns from Outer Space stuff over there. And this is like my 4th Funko that I have of that stuff. Yes, I am an adult, but I like to buy stuff that are toy related. So you'll just have to forgive me. I am a full-grown man. The next item that we have here are some of these. They're black hole, but they're vintage roller skate wheels, but they are brand new in the package. They're like for roller hockey, so they're going to be like inline hockey wheels. And I paid $6 for the pair of these, but they're brand new. And they are from, I think, 1995. So I would have been a sophomore in high school. At that time, I'd have either been in the last part of my freshman year or the beginning of my sophomore year. And I rollerbladed all the time. Some kids they were out there gleaming the cube, however you call it. Like, I was a blader. I would have been wearing glasses like these out there. I'd have been with my hat on backwards. I'd have been blading like this, and you wouldn't have been able to catch me because I was fast, and I wasn't fat back then. I got a couple of metal items here. I picked up this little copper coated bucket. I thought that was kind of cute. I paid, I want to say, $7 for that. Might have been a lot, might have been too much. I don't know. It's like a hammered copper bucket. I do like it. And then I paid, I want to say $10 for this one. And this is a big, he had a price on here. No. He had $30 on there, and I paid a whopping $25 for this. Now, I just like it. I don't know if I can get my money back out of it. I bought it because I like the guy as a reseller. He's cut me some deals in the past. So I just bought, I'm clinging and clanging, I just bought the 2 of these items. I paid, I want to say maybe 10 for the little one and 25 for the big one. I spent like $42 in total, so that would be about right. If I got something else from them for $7, but that might have been my wife's or my son's. But I like copper stuff. It sells pretty good. I think for that copper bucket, that it looks like it's actually the bail on it is like hand forged, so that's one of the things that made me think. If you look here, oops, sorry about the noise, people, but if you see how pointy that is right there and how it's flattened and everything, I could be wrong, but we're gonna roll with it because it looks good. And I can tell you, I've been doing this for a day or two, and if it looks good to me, it's most likely gonna look good to the people who are buying my junk. And I have 2 more items to show you, actually 3, but one of them, we're gonna have a couple of guests to the show, and these are my buddies that I bought today, and they are pretty awesome. Say hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. And these are my puppets. Absolutely love them. They're kind of cute. What do you guys think? I paid $10 a piece for them, and I think that I did pretty good. And they seem to like me. They like me a bunch, so I'm going to sell them on eBay, and I'm going to sell them as a pair because they probably need to stay together because they've been together their whole life. And yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. But anyways, this is what I bought for $10 a piece, $20. Would you have bought these? Would you have bought these? Huh? They're big. I did. And finally, the piece de la resistance. The piece that I collect this stuff. This is mine. It's going to stay in my collection, and I'm going to have to do this. It's huge. I collect an artist by the name of Patrick Nagel, and his stuff is real famous. Once you see it, you'll be like, oh, I've seen that before. I have his most famous print up there on top of my entertainment system that I got here. And this piece is probably a good, I'm going to say, it's probably about 4 feet tall. But it's going to go up on the wall, like right there. I'm going to hang it and hopefully get it hung tonight. But this is a Patrick Nagel print. This is her. Absolutely love it. It's marked on the back. Playboy portfolio. It was originally $1.99. Whoever bought it for $139. And I picked it up today for $10. So I think I got a pretty good deal on it. It's going to look really good. Right there. Right there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go down below and hit that like button. And leave me a comment and tell me how wonderful of a picker I am. That would just boost my ego. And I could use that. I'm not, too happy this time of the year. But it's okay. You guys have a good day. God bless you guys. Keep on digging. Keep on picking. And remember, the family that picks together, they stick together.